Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am taking, I'm not taking anything. I am checking out, tasting American shrimp and grits for the first time. It is Lawrence, his links in the description as always. If you could check him out after this video, that'd be appreciated and show him some love. His channel is great. I'm loving his cooking videos. Let's see what he thinks. Shrimp and grits. We had grits. We didn't have shrimp and grits together, so let us know, should we try that when we come back to America? Let us know in the comments. If you could leave a like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Enough waffling from me. Let's get into it.
Hello. In a country that boasts hamburgers, hot dogs and something called fluffernutter, one American dish has somehow eluded my taste buds. Grits. Yeah, that's right, grits, and not the stuff that ends up on a road. I'm talking about a food dish that's popular in the southern United States. This is a food item that apparently can go with just about anything, but we are going to go with the popular option of putting our grits with shrimp and maybe a little bit of bacon and crucially Worcestershire sauce. I am a little bit concerned that the meal hasn't been pre-made ahead of this video, meaning that somebody, me, is going to make it right here, right now, and then give my verdict at the end of the video. So if you're the sort of person who loves watching food being prepared by somebody who has no idea how to cook, then I'm your man. And if you're not subscribed, do that now.
And yeah, please.
In the meantime, I'm really happy to be making shrimp and grits. Join me. But before we get started, what actually is our grits? To answer this, I had to dig deep into history, or more accurately, a quick search on Wikipedia. Grits trace their origins back to the Native American Muskogee tribe, who ground dried corn into a coarse meal and cooked it into a porridge-like dish. This hominy porridge became the foundation of grits, which later infiltrated southern kitchens when European settlers decided, you know what corn needs? Fewer vitamins and more butter. Today, another European settler, me, was about to put this to the test from his Chicago kitchen. For this video, we're going to be using a recipe written by Once Upon a Chef with Jen Seagal. First things first, I have to chop stuff up using a chopping board. It's not very sharp. Right, this is, they go on that, and then you use a knife. Do we have a knife? Okay, we've got one. All right, what do we need to do? One bunch of scallions, thinly sliced. I mean, what constitutes a bunch of scallions? Is it 3, 4, 5? I mean,
I don't even know what a scallion is, so this is new. Yeah, I literally have no idea what a scallion is. Let me know in the comments. Do we have an equivalent in the UK? Is that why I don't know it? I have no idea.
One large stalk of celery finely diced. That should be easier. None of this bunch nonsense. One small red bell pepper, finely diced. This is where I come into my element because I've done one of these before. Gordon Ramsay, after seeing this, he's going to change all of his techniques because he's going to see me fail to pull out the middle bit. It usually goes way better than this, but I'm on camera. I've ruined it. Oh, hi. Did you get me coffee? I'm going to need it. Beautiful. The shrimp is already peeled and deveined. Wasn't looking forward to that. The recipe calls for 4 slices of bacon cut into half-in dice. I don't know what that means, so I'm just going to do it my way, and we'll just chop up bacon randomly. But I do like bacon. You know, we went for American bacon here, but we typically, I mean, I like British bacon, Canadian bacon, Irish bacon. There are different types of bacon. This is what you don't know until you live in other parts of the world and you just start to take on board.
We do quite like
a
our
lot
British
of the culinary differences.
James especially is a bacon guy, and I feel like James does like the British bacon over American bacon. Just saying.
Between our countries. I mean, I speak often about how some of the words we use to describe food are vastly different on either side of the pond. But the same, of course, is true of the food itself. And in America, bacon is usually a lot crispier. I am a big fan of crispy bacon, just as I'm a fan of not crispy bacon in the UK. This is what's going to go into the shrimp and grits. It's like just a sort of extra protein in case you weren't getting enough. Oh, and since Uncle Toby is probably typing right now, Lawrence, you haven't washed your hands. That's been happening off camera. I just didn't think you want to be constantly bombarded with hygiene. So now that all of that prep work has been done, we can do the very important work of burning down my house, starting with a frying pan and the bacon. Okay, so far so good. The only thing is that when I'm asked to do more than one thing at once, that's when things get a bit crazy. So in a minute, I'm going to be adding the shrimp, and I think that asking me to multitask with hot dishes in front of me is going to be a huge mistake for this company. All right, wish me luck. We're going to throw the shrimp on here and hope for the best. Ow. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Well, it's going well. The shrimp is it's doing its thing. We've got the fire extinguisher off to the side just in case, and now I'm gonna go look at what else we need to do while keeping half an eye on that. This is awful. How do people do
they
this
look good.
regularly? Well, as you might have guessed, I for one don't. All right, there's the 2 tablespoons worth of butter. Put that in there.
Okay.
Is the heat still on? Why is that not coming on? The hob has stopped working on the oven,
Oh my
so
God.
I'm going to switch to another lesser hob and hope that this gets the job done. That's fun, isn't it? Look at that. A mountain of vegetables that they've all
looks
gone
tasty.
in. That just adds a bit of vibrancy to an otherwise quite dull
I love a bit
looking
of
meal.
I
And
do
in
love a bit of
moment,
colour in a meal. Colour is important to me. I don't know why.
Got to mix in a load of other things such as Worcestershire sauce, chicken broth. It says that I need to bring it up to a boil, and I am absolutely terrified of where that might take things. But we're going to do it, and it'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. I've done scarier things
will
in my
be.
life. I used to go on stage for fun and for minimal pay.
It's looking
Bit of
good.
Liam Perrins. Oh, we're going to get to the grits here in a bit. Okay. Now, while all of that was going on, we did have our fire chief, which is my wife, come in and take a look at the oven, and apparently it's fine. The other hob, the better hob, is now working again. Anyway,
that's
I'm going
good.
to transfer this vegetable concoction to that plate so that it's more trustworthy. Now, while those vegetables are doing their thing, it's time to talk about the grits themselves. We're about to get that started. I've just read in the recipe that using this quick 5-minute version of grits is not the authentic way to go, and that I am going to get absolutely destroyed by everybody from the south. I am ready for that,
Oh,
but
dear.
just know that this had to happen due to time constraints and appalling reading skills. Okay, we're going to add in about 4 cups of
It's a
milk, so
vibe.
basically 1 cow, and we're going to bring that to a boil.
Cow?
And then
I don't think the milk is made of cow. 1 cow.
Add in the grits mix, 1 cup of quick cooking grits. That's nice and easy. Let's open this up then. The American packaging is, as ever,
Use the green
impenetrable.
bit.
It's like Fort Knox. I need a knife, another knife. Where's that knife from earlier? Seems
the
like
green
hours
bit,
ago
not the
now.
easy
Gonna
tear
have to
bit.
eat this off.
Oh,
Well, it
wow.
worked. So that's that. And then we need a cup of it. It's got a bit of milk in there. I don't think anybody will mind. Oh, what is that? Turn it down now. Turn it down now. All right, good. We're back in business. So let's pour this
Oh my
in
God, that was
slowly.
so funny.
So what do? I just have to whisk, and then it's going to magically turn into grits. Oh God. All right, yeah, it's turning creamy. It is turning
Okay.
creamy. It's starting to look like grits. There's a quote that's often attributed to Winston Churchill, misattributed it turns out. He said, if you're going through hell, keep going. Although I don't want to count my chickens before they've hatched. Not that this recipe calls for chickens. That looks good actually. Does that look thick enough? What do you guys think? Not that you can answer that right now. I wish you could. I wish you were here to say, Lawrence, stop it. It's good. Put it to the side before you make something that resembles, I don't know, sick. I hope you're as excited
nice.
for this meal as I am. All right, I hope you see it. We've turned off the heat now. We're stirring in the cheese because, well, it asks me to do that. All right, well, I hope that that's grits. Now we're going to mix a lot of things together, and hopefully very soon we will have shrimp and or grits. We're adding in the shrimp and the
Ooh.
bacon. We're going to cook this for about 2 to 3 minutes until the shrimp is cooked through and you're ready to start serving your food. I'm doing it in this voice just so I can have some level of cooking credibility. Sadly, my credibility
Nice.
completely faded when I forgot to record myself adding the shrimp mix to the grits.
Okay, let's cut to the footage of Lawrence holding the shrimp and grits and hope that no one cares about continuity.
Won't it look weird to show me posing for the video thumbnail?
I mean, no more weird than your stupid hair in the next scene.
And so, after marginally surviving that chaos, it's time to see if I can survive putting this in my stomach. Since I've had shrimp and I've had all of these vegetables, I'm just going to try a little bit of grits on its own, just to get a sense of what it's like. Well, I'm supposed to hate it for reasons of controversy and clicks, but it's actually quite nice, especially blended with cheese. I think that's true of just about anything except watermelon. So how does this go together? Let's see. Let's get a piece of shrimp, little bit of bacon on there.
I love shrimp.
I did a thing. It's good. It's actually good. It's quite spicy, but this is a good concoction. I think the name grits gives me this idea that it's not going to be
Oh,
it's like
so-
gruel.
I
Always
think
said to
we
me,
tried plain grits. But that looks like a really nice meal, so.
That sounds unappetizing. This is why I've not eaten grits for the longest of times. But now that I have, I'm not sure I knew what I was missing. I'll have this again. What would I rate it? How many Lorenzos would I give it? Not many things bring a smile to my face, and even this hasn't managed that. But despite being a YouTube sensation, I am still human. I still feel things, and what I feel here are good things. So I would rate it as follows. This shrimp and grits gets 4.5 Lorenzos out of 5.
Wow.
That's high praise coming from me. If you like what you saw in this video, I've just been told by the producer.
Let me know, do you want me to try and make shrimp and grits in the comments below? I'll see if I can order the grits thing that he used off Amazon. But if not, let me know your recipes for the grits in the comments below, guys. If you want me to check it out, make sure you let me know, otherwise I'll not know. Yeah. Have a fantastic day, guys. I'll see you in the next one.